ambulances up there. The original plan was to fly them out, but that could change. It's only a 45-minute drive via ambulance to the hospital in Copiapo, which is where they have 33 beds standing by, and God willing, all 33 men will visit those beds safe and sound. And you see the rescuers look down and the steam come up, Greta. The reaction you're going to see in our camera is one that's going to send chills up your spine, and people around the globe are going to just be filled with excitement. But again, you just hope that every single one goes this way. You don't want it just to happen one time. You want it to happen at least 34 times if they don't send another rescuer down. So we all watch. They keep switching the cameras around, showing the faces up close of wives, of children, of the father. He's the one that just 20 or 30 minutes ago ran through this same people you're seeing now, crowded around television. These same people swarmed him with their cameras and their microphones, getting the reaction as a father desperate to see his son was trying to run up a hillside here in Copiapo. And it's just something that's it's something that's beyond explanation sometimes. By my watch, Greta, he should be out here any minute. I don't think it's going to be a 20-minute time frame because it didn't take 40 minutes to go down. And the cheer that came from the tent to my left, which we can't see on the camera, was that everything was going off without a hitch. As we watch this unfold here, this historic moment with the camera being out, of course, because he's in the tube, coming up over 2,000 feet, Greta.
It's just astounding. I mean, I don't even want to have the camera get off this tube, off this exit. So I don't want to miss it, and I don't think anybody else wants to miss it because it certainly is extraordinary. Yeah, who wants to miss seeing this miner come to the surface?
You want to see the tube, and you want to see the reaction too. Yeah, you can see it's like his wife. They're showing. They've got. They're all there. What'll happen is the families are here. They've gathered here. The ones that are allowed to meet their loved ones are brought to the white tent I keep talking about, where we're hearing these amazing cheers, as if a political speech was taking place and somebody was making a point. That's what it sounds like. And then each time they're taken up there, just the ones that are going to meet that specific miner. And that's what's happening right now. Avalos, his family, is there waiting for him. The ones that were allowed to see him. Hold on. We're seeing either it's getting close or we're watching right now because they zoomed in. They pulled back out now to show a little bit wider shot.
Adam,
still saying, as I see from here, it still looks like there's no problem.
Stand by for a second.
Yeah,
stand by. I'm going to go to Steve Harrigan. Steve, can you see anything from your vantage point?
Greta, we can see that wheel has for a moment stopped spinning as the president waits with the son of Florencio Avalos. A remarkable scene about to take place here. You really can just feel it in your chest. There's a tension, there's a hope here, and really a silence now as we're waiting perhaps for that capsule to emerge, carrying the first of what could be 33 miners to the surface today. This is something people have been waiting here for 2 months, and if all goes well, we could see that space-age capsule arise,
Steve, is the wheel
open up,
moving?
and then
Steve, is the wheel moving?
greeting his son and his wife. The wheel
is
the
moving?
wheel is moving. The wheel is moving, which means the wheel is moving in the same direction, so the capsule should still be rising. No sign of concern on the part of the president or the family. Young boy looking around. He's 8 or 9. Hasn't seen his father in 2 months. And the other miners straining their eyes down to catch that first glimpse of the capsule. Boy.
This is the longest 20 minutes, I don't know how long. It's a long 20 minutes.
No snags, no delays. That wheel is still up. The wheel has stopped for a moment.
Adam, what do you see?
Well, I see people that are crowding around because you're starting to hear, you see the rescuers, starting seeing the rescuers actually get up next to the hole, which means that that capsule is very, very close, and people are coming from the encampments. In the last 2 minutes or so, as Steve was speaking, you're starting to see other family members from other encampments all around here, again, intermixed with the media, gather. The cameras are now up on the shoulders of the photographers, looking down, everybody trying to grab that reaction that's going to take place, not only outside the capsule up there at the mine, but just a few hundred yards away, where people have been basically holding vigil for 69 days. Greta, as you mentioned, it's something that is it's eerily quiet here, and that will change if that capsule, when that capsule emerges, God willing, momentarily and free of any problems. And right now they continue to watch the report here, the play-by-play being given. Go ahead. There's a cheer, Greta. There it is. There's the capsule. It's come up. They've released hundreds of balloons up here as well. Can you imagine that moment? Can you imagine what that moment's got to be like for that family? Greta, one of the men in charge of this operation is now looking down at the crowd and giving a thumbs up and clapping himself.
I think it's safe to say that's a happy story. That's a great ending. But one down. We got 32 miners and a rescue worker to go.
Yeah, Greta, what do you say? I mean, just listening to that sound, listening to for those at home, that's the natural sound out here. I mean, that says it all.